my name is Rachel and I'm here to read you a story today. We're going to read The Painted Ponies by Alison Lester. But first, we'll start off with a song. Open, shut them, give a little clap. Open, shut them, lay them in your lap. Creep them, creep them, creep them, creep them right up to your chin. Open wide your little mouth, but do not let them in. So here we have The Painted Ponies, written and illustrated by Alison Lester and published by Allen and Unwin. Matilda loved staying at Grandma Lucky's house. There was a pony called Luna, Ginger Cat, Big Dog, and the Painted Ponies. The Painted Ponies were kept in a carved wagon. Inside, there was a stall for each one. The gold palomino, the chestnut, the bay, the pinto, the brown, and the dappley grey. "Why does this pony have a star?" Matilda asked Lucky one day. And Lucky told her. "When I was a little girl, my family had a travelling show. We followed the sun all over the country with our clever animals. There were dogs who could play football, dancing goats, clairvoyant hens, and Hercules, the biggest horse in the world. Mother trained the animals and was the trick rider. Dad played the guitar and sang. Uncle Remy was the ringmaster, and I twirled my lasso. They called me Lucky Star." One summer, as we travelled over the Smoky Mountains, we saw 6 wild ponies playing in the shimmering grass. We saw a gold palomino, a chestnut, a bay, a pinto, a brown, and a dappley grey. We moved on from the hills to the coast, but we couldn't stop dreaming about those ponies. We could see their glossy coats shining in the sun and their manes swirling as they bucked and danced around each other. Mother and I talked about how wonderful it would be to have them in our show. "No," said Dad, "let them be. They are wild horses." But in the deep of winter, Mother and Uncle Remy returned to the mountains to capture the ponies. When they found them, they weren't dancing anymore. They were huddled together, shivering with cold. When the ponies arrived, I brushed them and combed the tangles out of their manes and tails. The gold palomino, the chestnut, the bay, the pinto, the brown, and the dappley grey. The ponies were clever and calm and easy to train. They soon became part of our show, and I loved them all. The gold palomino took the hens for a ride, as they knew she would. The pinto loved to dance. The bay was a trickster. The chestnut raced the dogs around the ring. The brown could count. And the dappley grey was mine. She trotted steady and sure as I danced and tumbled on her back. The ponies were a hit. People travelled from far away to see them. But as summer came again, I often saw the ponies looking towards the distant mountains. They loved the show, but they wanted to go home. When we reached the foothills of the mountains, the ponies stamped and whinnied in their stalls. I knew what was wrong. That still, moonless night, I crept outside. The ponies were waiting for me. I patted each one, then let down the slip rails. "Go," I whispered. As the ponies thundered away, the dust they raised hung in the air like mist. I cried for the gold palomino, the chestnut, the bay, the pinto, the brown, and the dappley grey. Then, in the still night, I heard the sound of one pony trotting back up the road. Out of the gloom came the dappley grey, my dappley grey. She came back to me. Wasn't that a beautiful story? Thanks for joining me today. We'll see you next time.